This is the Transformers EARTHSPARK Deluxe class Taryn Twitch. Well, if you watch the show, she is one of the first Transformers to be born on Earth, hence Terran. This figure is part of the Dr. Meridian Mandroid Build-A-Figure wave. Here's the rest of the assortment. What is worrying me, really, is the absence of her brother, Thrash. Thrash is not in the first wave of deluxe class figures, and you know, hopefully we get another wave that will have Thrash, because the first 3 figures are wave 1, and I'm guessing the next 4 figures will be wave 2. So I'm hoping there's a wave 3 and a wave 4, and hopefully we get Thrash, because that would be stupid if they don't put Thrash as part of the deluxe lineup, because Thrash is like one of the main characters, and I don't know. I was a little bit worried that he wasn't going to be part of the first 2 waves, but oh well, we'll see. And here is Taryn Twitch out of packaging, and she's a lot bigger than I expected for a deluxe class figure, considering that she is one of the smaller Transformers on the show. This figure is actually pretty big. I like how this figure looks, to be honest. I love the colors. Plastic quality is a mixed bag. Engineering transformation is actually pretty good. Let's take a closer look at the details of this new EARTHSPARK Taryn Twitch. Head to toe, the figure stands at about 13.5 centimeters tall, or about 5 3/8 inches tall. And for comparison, here she is with a couple of other deluxe figures from the EARTHSPARK line. We've got Megatron and Bumblebee, as well as the Warrior class Elita 1. She's actually the tallest out of this first wave of deluxe figures, towering over Bumblebee and Megatron by about ½ centimeter. The figure comes with a couple of Build-A-Figure pieces. We've got the head of the Mandroid, as well as the backpack. She also comes with her weapon, which she can mount on either hand. I do prefer mounting it on the right hand. Plastic quality for this figure. Again, it's a mixed bag like Megatron and Bumblebee. Some great clear plastic right here. Solid plastic on the rotors, the arms, the torso, pretty solid. The weapon is a little soft. Bits of the leg, lower leg, it's a little soft. So, I mean, it's a mix of soft and solid plastic, so I'm okay with it. Articulation for the figure, she's got a ball jointed neck. She's got a waist swivel, ball jointed shoulders, bicep swivel, hinge elbow, ball jointed hips, thigh swivel. On my copy, the left thigh swivel is a little loose than what I want it to be, because the right thighs is tighter. You've got hinge knees, and the feet are on ball joints. Let's take a look at the details of the sculpt. Look at that head sculpt. It's got some really interesting light piping. You can actually shine the light behind it, and oh yeah, definitely very cool light piping on this head sculpt. I love the head sculpt, actually. It's nicely painted, silver, yellow highlights. You got some yellows and silvers painted, as well as gunmetal gray on the red plastic. Overall, I do love the sculpt. The way the wings have been attached. Some bit of kibble here for the drone legs. But overall, very, very nicely sculpted figure. The rotors for the drone, they can actually spin very freely, like wheels of a vehicle. So transformation, put the weapon off to the side. Fold the head upwards like that. It's really cool that she can look up, so you can have her flying. Incidentally, these wings, they can actually fold up like this. Very cool, but we're not gonna do that for transformation. Okay, the chest is gonna be detached like this, and then rotate the biceps this way, and then complete the rotation of the chest upwards like this. You're gonna need to push it all the way up. Otherwise, transformation is not going to work. Okay. And then this piece right here is going to fold down. And then the shoulders are going to fold inward. And then these little tabs right here on the bicep, they're going to tab onto those slots on this piece right here. Okay. Then the wings, they're going to fold and combine. And they're gonna fold and tab onto that pelvis or waist piece. Feet or the legs, they're going to rotate inward. You're gonna push these pieces out, the shins out, fold up the feet. And here is the most difficult part of the transformation. The trickiest bit are the legs, actually. You need to fold them up all the way up to the thighs. These tabs right here, they need to slot onto the forearms. There are slots right there. The feet, they need these tabs right here. They need to slot underneath the turbine ball joint. And then this slot right there underneath the heel needs to tab onto this tab right here, this peg right here on the waist. So if you could do that, you're good. Okay, so just fold this one completely up. Okay, let's see. Okay, fold it up, tab the feet, tab the foot onto the waist, and then finally tab that forearm peg. Okay, that wasn't so hard. Let's try and see if we can do it again. Okay, fold and tab here, tab there, and then tab here. Okay, that wasn't so hard. I mean, I've done it a couple times. It was always very difficult. And then finally, just the stand or the legs or feet landing gear of the drone, and the weapon. Weapon's gonna fit underneath here. The weapon's not gonna fit unless you fold the chest all the way up. So there's just enough clearance to put the weapon underneath that chest assembly. Okay, and then the turbines, you can just position them any which way you want. On the show, it was a little angled, I think, or sort of flat. I like to angle them just a little bit. And there we go. And there is Taryn Twitch in her drone alt mode, and I think it looks fantastic. It looks very show accurate. You know, it's a little tricky transformation, but I'm pretty happy with the engineering. And it's very satisfying if you do it properly. Look at that. Really, really cool. I like this. And for comparison, in alt mode, here she is with Deluxe Bumblebee. Now, obviously, she is not in scale. She's way too big. She should be about this small. But it looks great. I mean, I'm happy she's bigger than what she's supposed to be. It helps with the playability. It's actually a lot more enjoyable if she's this big. And so some final thoughts on this EARTHSPARK Deluxe Twitch. I really enjoyed this figure. I think it's a well-made figure. I love the design. I like the engineering. Both modes are pretty great. And she looks like how she did on the show. There's some improvements that could be done, especially with the transformation, some looseness of the joints. But overall, I'm very, very pleased with this figure. The figure is going to get a 9 out of 10. Definitely one of the best, probably my favorite out of the first 3 figures that have been released for the deluxe wave of EARTHSPARK figures. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think of this Transformers EARTHSPARK Deluxe Class Taryn Twitch. Hit that notification bell so you never miss out on any of my latest video reviews. And if it's your first time here, please subscribe. Thanks for watching.